Happy Mother's Day, Mom. This one's for the hell I put you through, for every sleepless, tear-stained night you stayed and fought for me anyway. When I was just a baby, I didn't cry, scream, turned midnight into siren, shattered every dream. You paced that hallway floor with your back against the wall, whispered, "Jesus help me," while I wailed and you stood tall. When I was just a little kid, I got into everything: flour on the kitchen floor, mud on the couch and sink. I climbed the highest cabinets just to hear you shout my name. You pulled me down and patched me up, but never once brought shame. I was stubborn as a mule, prideful in my ways. You were kneeling by your bed every single day. You said, "Son, I love you, but I can't live this for you." So you prayed to Christ above to see me through. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. From the storm you walked me through. You loved me when I made it hard to love me like you do. When I ran head first into fire, you were the water and the proof that mercy wears a mother's face and keeps on seeing truth. I didn't make it easy, but you never turned away. So this is my hallelujah and my thank you for today. Teenage years like gasoline, I lit every match I found. Broke your rules and curfews, came home smelling like the town. Slammed my door and cursed your name, said I didn't need your care. You waited in the hallway with a Bible and a chair. There was that night at 2 a.m., police on the phone in the dark. You stood and saw me cuffed, holding back your shattered heart. You signed my name, you signed the form, then you signed your tears away. Said, "Son, come home, we'll deal with this," and bowed your head to pray. I was burning every bridge, you were building them again. Calling every friend you had, "Please can you check on him?" You said, "God, I gave him to you before I ever held his hand." And somehow through my chaos, you both held a broken man. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. From the storm you walked me through. You loved me when I made it hard to love me like you do. When I ran head first into fire, you were the water and the proof that mercy wears a mother's face and keeps on seeing truth. I didn't make it easy, but you never turned away. So this is my hallelujah and my thank you for today. As a young man, I was self-destructive, tearing at my seams. Bottles on the table, trading peace for empty dreams. You waited by a silent phone through endless sleepless nights, reading letters you would never send, just holding on to Christ. Remember when I disappeared 3 days, you heard no word. You paced the kitchen tiles, then every worst case that you heard. Then I stumbled through the doorway, eyes red, soul torn apart. You didn't ask me where I've been, you just wrapped me in your heart. You said, "Son, I still believe in you, even when you don't. I'll be right here beside you, even if you say you won't. There's a love that's so much bigger than the mess you think you are." And you pointed past my shame, straight to the cross, into the scars. Now I'm grown and I'm a father with a baby in my arms, hearing midnight sirens in a tiny set of lungs. I feel the weight you carried in every sleepless night, and I finally see your courage in this flickering nursery light. When my little one is stubborn and won't hear a single word, I hear my teenage echo in the anger I once stirred. But instead of losing patience, I remember all you gave, how you loved me through the storm until the storm began to fade. You taught me how to love, to sympathize and care, to forgive the way Christ forgave when it didn't feel so fair. You taught me how to bow my head when I can't fix it on my own, to know that even prodigals can still be led back home. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. From the storm you walked me through. You loved me when I made it mercy wears a mother's face and keeps on seeing truth. I didn't make it easy, but you never turned away. So this is my hallelujah and my thank you for today. For every scream instead of crying, every broken rule in life, for every slammed door evening and the nights you only cried, for every prayer you whispered when you thought I couldn't hear. I'm the man I am today because you never disappeared. You taught me Christ, you taught me grace, you taught me how to stand, to hold my children closer with a gentle, steady hand. Happy Mother's Day, dear Mom, from the boy you carried rough. Thank you for not giving up when I made your road so tough. You still haven't turned your back, though some days still get rough. You are the best mom in this world, and your love was always enough.